Okay. Let's get this started. Oh my god. I just had to refresh the tab. I did, like, why would that be a thing? That I just had to refresh the tab. Oh, YouTube, it's giving me a heart attack, a headache. It's gonna kill me by the time this is over. Alright, let's get this going. Please enter a name. Let's enter a name. I can spell my name. There we go. Make sure I hit the right button. So we might have noticed, but the game has 2 titles depending on region. The next to do also for some reason. The next 2 also. Yeah, when I was going over all the stuff trying to get the like thumbnail and stuff ready, yeah, I was having issues trying to find the correct ones. So I just did what I could get. But yeah, I did notice that they like to have different names, which is whatever, that's fine. Oh look, each of the files is the 3 of them. That's kind of cute. That's good. Pandora is EU and Diabolical is the US. Yeah. I did notice that as well. I'm wondering why they decided to change it for the US. It's not like the US doesn't know what Pandora's box is. But whatever. It's fine. This is a work of fiction.
There are tales of a box that brings death upon any who dare open it. Tell me, do you think those rumors could be true?
The default settings are for video playback in portrait orientation. That should be fine. Touch the screen during an animated scene to display playback option buttons. Press the buttons to toggle between portrait and landscape mode, or to select a scene. Beats you. The next one is Lost Future, Unwound Future, and then after is Last Spectre. Spectre's Call? They're just... I don't know what it is. That is very weird. Those are strange name changes for no reason.
Hey, look, there it is!
Just in case we didn't know who she was. Hey, it's Inspector Chelmy. Hopefully he's real this time.
Now this is what I call deluxe. Just look at this room!
Yes, I can certainly see why some call the Molenteri Express a cruise ship on rails.
This sofa's great!
Now, don't forget, Luke. A gentleman pays attention to his manners. In every setting.
I wonder where they're going to. I mean, I know we'll find out, but... we've had no mention of a destination. Spooky.
So what's the story behind this Elysian box, anyway? All who open it die? Sounds awfully fishy to me.
Perhaps so, but we've seen it happen with our very own eyes. The answer is out there, Luke, but I just need to find it.
We will. I know it.
Wait, you saw someone die after opening the box? The Elysian box. Also, now why are we calling it the Elysian box? Shouldn't the name of the title be the Elysian box? To my dear friend, Ruin.
There was a box that was rumoured to kill anyone who opened it. At first, neither the Professor nor I believed it. But all that changed with the arrival of a single letter.
So are we just like reading letters from
Have
Luke?
a look here.
What's that, Professor?
It's a letter from my dear friend and mentor, Dr. Andrew Schrader.
Ooh, I like how there is everything going to be voice acted this time?
Is everything all right?
My dear Herschel, as an archaeologist, you're sure to have heard of the item known as the Elysian Box.
Do you believe that's the situation, that we're just reading letters from Luke? So we're like one of Luke's friends then? And not everything is voice acted, but more than last game? Okay.
Of course, it is more commonly known as Pandora's Box, in reference to the famous myth. This nickname would appear to be well-deserved, since it is rumored to kill whoever opens it.
You know what the funny thing is the Elysium box, like, that sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard of it before.
I'm dubious of this reputation, of course, but when my interest is piqued, I simply must investigate. That's why I'm pleased as punch to tell you that the elusive item is finally in my possession. What's more, I believe I'm on the cusp of unraveling a great mystery tied to this box. For the moment, let's just say I have a theory, though I haven't been able to prove it yet.
It's also the game that introduced the French dub, and it's great too. Oh, they have a French dub for this? That's awesome.
Initially, it was my intention to finish my research before daring to open its lid.
Was the French dub in the DS version or for the mobile version?
But I must confess that my curiosity is simply overpowering.
For the DS as well, okay. So the first game must have been pretty popular in France then if it received a dub.
In the unlikely event that anything should happen to me, please finish the work I've started here. Your friend, Andrew Schrader.
According to the postmark, this letter was sent 2 days ago. We should go pay the doctor a visit.
French and more European languages too? Okay, so just Europe as a whole it must have been really big in Europe as a whole then. Gosh darn it, Professor Schrader. I know, you'd think he'd be smart enough not to do that, but whatever.
I just can't shake the feeling that something awful has happened.
Like he died?
Well, your intuition's usually spot on. I say we head out right away.
Alright, touch the mystery for more details. The Elysian box. Ooh, this is different because the first one had a split in the center, didn't it? Like it was supposed to be for the two screens. Is an antique said to bring death upon anyone who dares open its lid. According to rumors, the box has already claimed many lives and is known as Pandora's box in many parts of the world. Could such dark rumors be true? Gasp. There's another town thing. Luke, before we go, would you be so kind as to fetch my car keys? They're in one of the drawers in that desk. Will do, Professor. If there's something you wish to interact with, Luke, you need only reach out and touch it. Luke must find the keys to the Professor's car. Search by touching the drawers of the desk. So let's touch everything except for the drawers of the desk. Every gentleman needs some greenery in his studies. That pile is going to collapse if we don't tidy up soon. Those weighty tomes are the source of the Professor's wisdom. I wonder what all these weird and wonderful things are. That pile's going to collapse if we don't tidy it soon. Okay, it looks like there's really not much. A lovely view is the perfect antidote to working long hours. Okay. Oh, here they are, Professor. You got Layton's keys. Items you pick up are shown at the bottom right of the map. Many thanks, Luke. Now, let's get moving. Layton's lesson. Lesson 1, moving. Do you know how to move about? You do know how to move about, don't you, Luke? You bet I do. Let's see, first off, I touch the shoe in the bottom right corner. Then I just touch one of the little arrows that appear to move in that direction. That's exactly right. Anytime you wish to move, start by touching the shoe icon. Go on, give it a try now. That's it, my boy. One can't investigate properly without first doing a little legwork, as they say. I couldn't agree more, Professor. Now, shall we head off? Alright, first we inspect everything. There seems to be a lot going on in the area. Copy? Is that an office or a cafe? He's got a little hat sign. I guess he is a top hat guy. What was that? There's no doubt which office is the professor's. Alright, looks like there's really... This is a very bright and airy corridor. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything. A plant or something, or some other decoration would add some cheer here. Okay. We should check our briefcase, should we not? So that's our journal. Okay, we don't really need to do anything with the journal. Mysteries. Oh, they added Luke to it. I don't think Luke was in the mysteries in the other one, was he? Okay, let's keep going. Luke, before we set out, it would be wise of us to confirm the location of the doctor's flat. During one of his visits some time ago, he was kind enough to leave me a map to his house. The map itself, however, is a rather unusual piece of cartography. Look here, Luke. It's missing squares? Oh, how clever. The map itself is a puzzle. Professor, do you mind if I take a crack at it? I just know I can solve this one. So, is this going to be like a reoccurring theme for all of the games? The first puzzle is always a map puzzle? Alright, several pieces have been cut out of the middle of the map to Dr. Schrader's home. Complete the map by sliding the pieces and inserting them in the right place. It may sound simple, but don't forget that you can move or remove pieces, including the ones already in the middle of the map. Oh geez, okay. You don't believe so? Okay, it's just a coincidence that the first two games have map puzzles as the first puzzle. Use your finger to move objects around on the screen. When you're satisfied with your answer, touch submit. Okay, so that just tells us how to do the thing. Okay, so it doesn't really give us any information. Well, that doesn't work. Okay. That can't fit there. That can't fit there. Ignore that. Oh, no, that one can't either. Okay. So we know that goes like that, right? Yeah, it has to be this one, right? Can we rotate at all? We can't seem to rotate. So that's a thing. That looks correct to me. That also looks correct. Maybe that doesn't actually go in there. Maybe it's that. Okay, that makes more sense. I didn't realize we had an extra one. The loop for the music is a little longer this time around. Oh, I didn't even notice. It just sounds the same to me. Excellent work. Now let's hurry to the doctor's flat. All about pick-a-rats. Pick-a-rats are points that indicate a puzzle's difficulty. The more pick-a-rats a puzzle is worth, the tougher it is. When you submit an incorrect answer for a puzzle, the number of pick-a-rats you can earn from that puzzle decreases. So think carefully before answering. Gathering lots of pick-a-rats. Once you've completed the game and saved, go to the bonus section and load your game file. From there, you can enter the top secret area, where a number of fun extras are waiting for you. The more pick-a-rats you earn, the more content you unlock. Excellent. With our destination confirmed, we are ready to pay a doctor a visit. Pay the doctor a visit. Come now. There's a little bridge and then a reprise with the middle percussion. Okay, I'll try and actually listen next time. Cutscene. The 3D cars are so odd to me. It just looks so out of place. They need to put like a filter or something on those cars. I do believe we found the doctor's building. London looks gorgeous though, that's true. That is true. But which flat is his? That, I'm afraid, I don't know. Come to think of it, the letter I received did mention something about this place. The doctor's home. Oh, geez, okay. Find Dr. Schrader's window from the details in his letter. In the morning, I often wake up to the sound of music drifting in from a nearby flat. Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window. Take a single sip of my tea and turn my attention to the morning sun. Not many flats in London have a view of the sunrise anymore, you know? Circle the window from which the doctor views. Use your finger to circle the area you wish to submit as your answer. Once the pointing finger icon appears over the selection, touch submit. Okay. So he can see the sunrise, so it's not going to be any of the bottom ones here, right? Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window. Take a single... Too bad he couldn't have told us what color that flag is. Because there's two. It could be this here, and he's seeing this red flag and hearing this guy singing. But then he says he can see... You have a view of the sunrise. You wouldn't be able to see the sunrise from this direction. It would have to be this one here. So we'll go with this one. I mean, the singing, you could hear him singing from any of these places, so I don't think that really helps.
And now to test my theory. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
That's right. Now you know where it is. Head for the doctor's home. Grab a sip of water while we wait. Unless I'm mistaken, I think we've found his flat. Now follow me, Luke. We're going up. Layton's lessons. Lesson 2, the trunk. Oh, I nearly forgot. Before we leave, let me remind you how to use the trunk. Wow. He's got to remind this boy how to walk. He's got to remind this boy how to open trunks. My goodness, Luke, what happened to you between the two games? I tell ya. To open the trunk, just touch its icon on the right-hand side of the screen. Inside, there are all sorts of helpful functions and informations built away under different icons. Touch an icon to use it. To save the progress we've made during our investigation, touch the save icon. Touch the puzzle index icon to view all puzzles we've encountered so far. Solved puzzles are marked with a tick. Those we've yet to solve are blank. Canonically, there's a year between each game. Okay. He did some regression? Is that what we're saying here? He yearly regresses. Puzzles we've already solved can be replayed by selecting them from this screen. The index also shows the location of unsolved puzzles that we've tried, so that we may revisit them. Touch the journal icon to display my personal notes on key story events. He needs to get back into it. So, just the trunk icon. So touch the trunk icon whenever you need to access it. I guess we should talk to this guy. Flowers in it are in full bloom. Someone looks after them well. It's a pretty old building, but it looks sturdy enough. Okay, nothing there. Just the same stuff, man. Nothing else? Okay, we'll talk to them. Oh, so he was only 13 in the last game then? He's so young. Hello there, mister. Never seen you around here before. Want to hear something useful? Alright, see that post box over there? Try touching it with your finger for me, will ya? Ah, we got a hint coin. It was behind him the whole time. How are the puzzles going? Well, we did the 2 introductory puzzles, so far not too bad. I'm sure we're gonna get into the harder puzzles here pretty soon. How are you doing there, Raygun? Brilliant. That's a hint coin you found there. Ever been stuck trying to solve a puzzle? It's times like those I bet you'd fancy a hint, yeah? Well, when that happens, you can trade in those shiny hint coins for hints. They're scattered all over the place, which means you should always be on the lookout for them. Use your fingers to touch anything that looks suspicious, okay? Good, well, that's all I have to say. You take it easy, mister. I don't know what the heck was going on there. I've, like, 50 different accents on that one. I'm assuming, yeah, that's the only hint. And we can just click on the door, okay. They're running up the stairs, my goodness. Don't use your fingers to touch anything suspicious. I'll try not to. Good thing we've got this pointer. Okay, nothing there. Surprisingly, we're getting nothing in this place. But like here, no, nothing. Nothing? Pretty sure the original dialogue mentioned a stylus and they changed to finger for phones. That would make sense. He gives us bad advice. We need those hint coins though. This is Dr. Schrader's flat. I'm sure of it. Dr. Schrader, are you home? It's Herschel Layton. Oh, his first name is Herschel? Did we know that? Herschel Layton. I came as soon as I read your letter. Hello, are you there? Doctor? I don't hear anyone in there, Professor. What if he's... This is no time for idle speculation, Luke. We must get this door open first. It seems to be locked. So, without a key, there's no way to get in. Of course, how could I have forgotten? These keys were enclosed in the envelope along with the doctor's letter to me. How did you forget that he sent you his house keys? Quick, Professor, let me try them on that door. Huh. That's strange. It doesn't seem like any of these keys work on the lock. Luke, don't you see? The puzzle has set us... The doctor has sent us another puzzle to solve. We gotta figure out what the key is for? Or do we mash the keys together? Which of these keys opens the door? Use your finger to move the keys and find the one that fits the lock. Careful observation of the shape of the key is required to find the right one. Okay. We can't rotate, can we? That's too small. That's also too short? Oh, okay. That's different. Why not try them all? We might lose some pickerats here. Okay, let's try it this way. No, that's not it, actually. That can't be it. But this one might be it. Oh, we did it.
Let's see if this works. That was almost too easy.
Good thing I figured out that we could rotate the keys. That's right. How long did it take you to realize that the grips of the keys could also be inserted into the lock? This little lesson about the danger of making assumptions should serve you well in your puzzle-solving adventures. See, trying them all wouldn't have worked. We had to turn it around.
Professor!
Yeah.
Well, that can't be good.
No, untrue.
Oh,
How could this have happened?
This is terrible, Professor. Do you suppose the Elysian box did this to Dr. Schrader when he opened it?
I honestly don't know, Luke. But that can wait. Right now, we need to notify the police.
Of course, Professor.
What do we have here? A train ticket for the Moulinteri Express.
Look at this, Professor. There's no destination written on the ticket. I've never seen a ticket that didn't say where it was taking you. How strange.
Yes, very strange indeed.
so is this before or after we got on the train? This must be before we got on the train. Did it say and I missed it? A strange ticket with no visible destination was discovered in Dr. Schrader's home. It appears to be for the Moulinteri Express, but where exactly is it supposed to take its bearer? This is before? Okay. It said several days prior. I completely missed that. And I guess Reagan also would have, because they got in afterwards. The real Choni?
What? Huh? Hey, it's you!
Well, Inspector Chelmey's the name. You two found the body, did you?
Oh,
It wasn't actually him.
Let him go!
we got lost!
Luke, stop that! Please! Listen here, Luke.
Show yourself, imposter!
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh, his face doesn't come off. He's the real thing.
What in the blazes?
Well, we did not start off on a strong foot with him.
That's my face, not some piece of taffy.
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean it. I was sure we had another imposter on our hands.
What in the world is this child talking about? I swear, young ones these days have no manners.
I'm surprised that they're like connecting the last game to this one. I didn't, like, that's an obvious callback.
My apologies for the confusion. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Professor Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology at Gressenheller University.
And I'm his apprentice, Luke.
Interesting. So if I understand correctly, you keep a child around as an apprentice, do you?
Not at all, sir. In truth, he's...
Professor Layton's apprentice, like I said.
Is he actually, like, his, oh my gosh, what's it called? Guardian?
Well, it's really none of my concern. I have a crime scene that needs my attention. Clear a path, will you?
But of course. Luke, not a word about that ticket to the authorities, all right?
You got it, Professor.
Yes. Let's see. What do we have here? A murder? Or was the crime self-inflicted?
Inspector, I should tell you that the door was locked before Luke and I came in.
I see. So this door, the sole entry point in and out of this 8th floor flat, was shut tight. Then the doctor was holed up in here, completely apart from the outside world, yes? That being the case, yes, I'm sure of it. The old gent must have suffered a heart attack.
I mean, the window was open.
What? How did you come to that conclusion, sir?
Use your noodle, laddie. What other explanation could there be?
It's true that the flat is on the 8th floor and that the door was locked, Inspector. Still, I'd hesitate to say that this room was completely closed off from the outside.
Is that so? Please elaborate.
Isn't it obvious? There's something quite unusual about our crime scene that's been overlooked.
Eh?
It's as plain as the nose on your face, Inspector.
Heh. I suppose you academics think your fancy degrees prepare you to play detective, eh? I tell you, nowadays, it seems like everybody and their mum thinks they can do my job. Now, as I was saying, the cause of death was heart failure, plain and simple. And there's what caused it.
That's supposed to be like a, dig at us, the players.
It's a scaled-down model of a Kronosaurus, if I'm not mistaken.
I reckon that ugly mug will give anyone nightmares. Here's what probably happened. The old fellow turned on a light, took one look at the beast, and then keeled right over.
But, I mean, like, he lives with this thing? Why would he surprise himself with his own decor?
But this is the doctor's own home. Why would the bones he put up himself scare him?
Thank you, Luke, for being the voice of reason.
People have a way of becoming forgetful with age. Not that you'd understand, boy.
Well, you're right about that. I don't understand it at all.
Mr. Layton, was it? No? Ah, yes, Layton. Mr. Layton, what do you think?
The scenario you paint certainly isn't out of the realm of possibility. But, considering the lights were off when we entered the room, I don't think we've found our answer yet.
Oh, really?
Furthermore, look around you, Inspector. Doesn't anything strike you as odd?
What do you mean, Professor?
Study your surroundings, Luke. I'm sure you can see it too.
Okay, secure room. The puzzle is worth 30 picarats. Given that the doctor's flat is on the 8th floor, and that the door was securely locked, you might think that there was no way in or out of this room. However, a single suspicious detail provides a clue as to what went on here. Look in all 4 directions and examine the room carefully. When you think you've found the telltale detail, circle it with your finger and touch submit. Be sure to circle only one object or else your answer won't count. Okay, so there's the open window. A chair, there's a sarcophagus. A pot. What else? What else? There's a bunch of things with drawers. Some jars full of red stuff. That can't be good. That's the entrance. Has like a chemistry set. Wait, what? That doesn't... Okay. That doesn't line up the way I expected it to line up, but okay, okay. A bookshelf. I'm not really sure what we're looking for, to be honest. The sarcophagus? That's the only thing I can think of. Well, I mean, realistically, there's the window. This is ripped, though. Right? The drapes are fine here. The drapery here is ripped. Is that what this is? Is it supposed to be this? Please redraw your circle. It did not. Oh my god. It did not like that. I don't know how much better I can draw. It's still, please redraw the circle. What more do you want? Is it because the circle's too small? Is that not the item? It doesn't need to be very circular, maybe bigger. Okay, yeah. It seems that I had to, like... I thought I could just circle the one part, but it looks like the whole missing area is what I'm supposed to circle. I'm assuming that's what it
Let's
is.
see if this works. That was almost too easy.
Speak for yourself, Luke. Well spotted. For some reason, part of the curtain has been ripped clean off. What could have happened here?
Of course! This window is missing a curtain.
So it is. But what exactly does this have to do with my crime scene?
Interesting, because, like, these puzzles are a lot more... what's the word that I want to use? Like, a lot more set in the game, right? Whereas the other puzzles were kind of just, like, abstract puzzles. So far, all of these puzzles have been, like, tied to the narrative. Which I kind of like. I like that. I think, yeah. Oh,
It means someone exited the building through this window, and I'll bet they're our culprit.
Huh, okay. I was not expecting that to be the answer. That the culprit jerry-rigged his way across the building. Curious Village adapted puzzles from an existing book. This one made a lot of new ones. Okay. Yeah, I do remember you said that it was a puzzle book originally. So this one isn't based off or like doesn't pull from the puzzle book as much?
I'd say that's a sound theory. Well done, my boy.
It makes for like a very different experience.
Oh, yes. Sound as a pound. I was just about to propose the same idea myself.
They had the author of the puzzle book on staff. Okay. Fair.
Liar!
Shh, Luke, listen. I don't believe our friend the inspector will be of much help to us.
I wonder what gave you that impression.
What say you and I conduct a little investigation of our own?
Professor, look! There's something in Dr. Schrader's hand.
A torn up
It's an old
picture?
photograph, but it's been torn into so many pieces, I can't make out the original image.
Are we going to put it back together? Oh no, we are not. Torn fragments of a photograph were found in the late doctor's hand. In its current state, it's impossible to make out the contents of the photo. What could it be depicting? I wish we could get, like, a better look at it, but...
Hey, what's the big idea? You can't just point evidence in a crime scene. Get your hands off that... what is this anyway? Not that it matters. I'll be holding on to that. Now, out with the both of you.
We found a torn photo, but Inspector Chelney confiscated it.
Oh, but we haven't finished.
Dr. Schrader indicated that he was in possession of the Elysian box, yet there was nothing resembling such an artifact in his home. Maybe the person who did this to him was after the box. An interesting theory, Luke, but for the moment, that's all it is. However, we do have one clue to understanding today's events, namely, that ticket. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Professor? Indeed I am, Luke. I believe that a trip aboard the Voluntary Express is in order. Okay, so now we're back to... There's another... Oh, where's the box? Someone managed to steal the Elysian box from Dr. Schrader's home without leaving behind a single implicating clue. Who could have made off with the box? Do you suspect we'll find the key to unlocking this mystery on the train? Dr. Schrader did his best to point us towards the Voluntary Express, should something happen to him. Sure as fog on a London morning, I know. Is that an actual saying? I know that this train will lead us to the answers we seek. I like that saying if that is an actual saying.
Professor Layton and Luke sped away from the city, unaware of the secrets that
No
awaited
idea.
them down those iron tracks.
Yes, let's save our progress. I'm assuming that's chapter 1 done. The legendary Voluntary Express.
Gosh, just look at this place, Professor. It's so posh I feel I should be wearing a monocle.
Haha, quite so, Luke. Every fixture and fitting is the very height of decadence. I'd wager the rest of the train is just as grand. How about a little exploration? Well, first things first. Click on everything.
Look at that, Luke. Your bag is wide open and your belongings are all scattered about. Oops, so they are.
You should put things away before we start exploring the train. Luke's trunk. Oh no. Although that's 5. We're missing 4, aren't we? Luke's belongings are all over the place and need to be packed away in his trunk. Use your fingers to drag objects into the trunk, making sure that none of them overlap. When everything has been placed neatly into the trunk, touch submit. Interesting. Can we rotate? It doesn't look like we can rotate. We did farm map apartment key. Oh, right. And then examining the room. That's right. I forgot that examining the room was a thing. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, we can move these. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. I feel like it probably best to do something like that, maybe? Like that. Or maybe not. That works. Now what? Now what? There's this. weird that we can't rotate things. That's strange to me, for some reason. This could be very hard, actually. Maybe I have no clue what to do here. Okay, so there's that. Huh. Maybe this is not the best way to do that. Okay, how do we... Right, there's no... Yeah, there's no rotating. Okay, that doesn't work. Something like that works, but... No, it's not easy at all. But then that... And then if we have that up there, we don't really have anything that fits nicely there. Guess that does. Like that. But then we have all of that. That's too wide. Like, I can make some things work, but then... Oh my god. What am I missing? So close. I've gotten it. There's always that one space, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Well, that doesn't work. I get that it would be too easy if you could rotate these things, but like, I don't even know. I got nothing, like, what fits in there though? Like, nothing fits in there. Yeah, like, that doesn't work. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think we give up. I think we give up. I have no clue.
Alright, you can put it off for now, but I want to see that bag in order soon.
Yeah, well, sorry dude, that's never gonna happen. In coin.
These lamps would put me at ease in the evening.
Is that our...
The professor's trunk is so heavy, I wonder what's in there.
Another hint coin. Wait, nope, that's not what I wanted to check. We are not doing this. Quit. Like, I'm assuming that it's not... Because there's no way, there's nothing that would fit in here. So it has to move. In some form or another. But then there's nothing that could go there. That screws that up. And that screws that up. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. That there.
The scenery outside is a blur. We must be going really fast. My, what a delightful pair of lace curtains.
Okay, oh, we got another hint coin there. Alright, let's go. We've only got the one direction to go to. Remember, Luke, we're here to find the Elysian box, so don't get too sidetracked.
You don't have to tell me twice, Professor. Now, why don't we start by investigating the train?
The Professor and Luke decide to explore the Voluntary Express. Okay. Hi, the lights in this corridor are high quality too. Another hint coin. Okay, that's that.
From top to bottom, no expense has been spared.
Okay, so we can go in there and there. None of which is what I want to do. I was hoping maybe check that stuff, but nothing. We'll talk to this little girl.
I hear the room at the front of the train are super duper fancy. The doorknobs are made of gold. But no one's allowed in except the really rich people. So, mister, are you really rich? 'Cause if you are, you can go see the super duper fancy rooms. Super duper fancy rooms?
That's none but the extremely wealthy can enter. If our young friend is correctly informed, there must be a set of deluxe rooms in the next carriage.
Wow, I'd love to see what those look like. I bet they're simply smashing.
Okay, so we can go... Oh, yes, I didn't even notice.
I suppose these accommodations will do. I do hope my darling boy will be pleased. That reminds me, I believe it's dinner time for my sweet baby. I'm off to visit the dining car.
Is her sweet baby a dog?
Gosh, that woman was just the type I expect to see on the Voluntary Express. Talk about rich and flashy.
Quite, the train is full of many well-heeled patrons like the woman we just met. We must watch our deeds and words here. A formal setting demands formal manners, don't you think?
Absolutely, Professor.
Okay, let's check these out. Nothing there. I'm assuming... Yeah, okay. As expected. Okay, there was a hint coin on that. Nothing there. Alright, let's check this.
Just look at the craftsmanship on that picture, Luke. I'm almost certain it was handmade. Who knew that something as ordinary as a picture could be so fancy?
What could be more relaxing than sitting in your suite with a cold beverage and watching the sunset? Not everything that's served in pitchers is good to drink, however. Look at this puzzle, for example.
I'm ready for it, Professor.
A sour defeat. Ooh, that looks bad. Okay. Two men, known here as 1 and 2, are playing a strange game. First, both men put their empty pitchers on the table. Next, a judge brings a pitcher filled with vinegar and places it in either spot A or spot B. The judge then starts shifting all the... Sorry, what? The judge then starts shifting all the vinegar from one pitcher to an adjacent pitcher, over and over. After moving the liquid 55 times, the owner of the vinegar-filled pitcher must down it in one. Ugh. If you were the judge and secretly wanted to drink the vinegar, would you place the pitcher down on spot A or B? Okay, so... Oh, let's see here. Okay, so what I'm assuming is being said, the judge starts shifting all the vinegar from one pitcher to the adjacent pitcher over and over. After moving the liquid 55 times, the owner... Are they saying that, like, you would, like, 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, like that? Is that what they're saying? That you, each time you swap pitchers? The owner of the vinegar-filled pitcher must down it in one. After moving the liquid 55 times, the judge brings a pitcher with vinegar and places it in either spot A or spot... It's pretty confusing. The wording in this is god awful. I have no idea what the judge is supposed to be doing. Like, I can make guesses. Are we shifting? It's okay. Wait. The judge then starts shifting all the vinegar. Okay, so all the vinegar. You're starting to believe the French translators have been way more careful? Yeah, I mean, English is such a weird zombie language built off of the corpses of other languages that, like, this is what happens. Okay. From one pitcher to any adjacent pitcher over and over. After moving the liquid 55 times, the owner of the vinegar-filled pitcher must down it in one. Okay. So you're moving all of the liquid 55 times. Brings a pitcher filled with vinegar, and so it's not like which pitcher has the highest percent of vinegar. It's because you're moving all of it with vinegar and places it either in spot A or spot B. Then you shift all the vinegar from one pitcher to any adjacent pitcher over and over. After moving the liquid 55 times, the owner of the vinegar-filled pitcher must down it in one. If you were the judge and secretly wanted two to drink the vinegar, would you place the pitcher down in spot A or B? There's 3 pitchers. Shifting all the vinegar from one pitcher, any adjacent pitcher over and over. 55 times. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. There's 3 pitchers, the judges, and 1 and 2s. Yes, I get that. Okay, so I'm assuming we just have to move them 55 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, sorry. Actually, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So that's 10. If we multiply that by five times, we end up here. So now we just need to figure out 5. Oh shoot, the other way around. Yes, you are correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So we're back in the original. That's 10 times. Or multiply that by 5. It goes 1 to 2 to judge to 2. 1 to 2, 2 to judge, 2 to 1. After moving, okay. Shifting all the vinegar from one pitcher to any adjacent pitcher over and over. But that's not what it moves across all 3. But that's not what it's like. It doesn't specifically state that though. Oh, this is oh my god. It just says that you shift all the vinegar from one pitcher into any adjacent pitchers over and over again. Yeah, I realize that it can move across all 3, but I'm assuming, like, this is the thing. I'm assuming the judge gets to decide where the vinegar goes, so you don't necessarily need to move it into all. You don't need to confuse. This is a confusing thing. Okay, so back to what I was trying to do. That's 10 times, right? So if we do that 5 more times, or multiply this by 5, we end up with the vinegar in the same place. Now, that's not what I want. I want palette. Now let's say we need the 5 times left, right? So we're here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So technically B works. You think the heat's frying your brain? How hot is it there? That's right. You're supposedly on your last day for the heat wave, right? Hopefully it's the last day. Did it get extended at all? Like, I feel like B is correct. I feel like you could work it out in any way. It got extended. That sucks. What are you... How much longer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I'm gonna say B. If I'm wrong, I disagree with this. The dumb thing is like, I feel like it's trying to trick you. And it wants you... The correct answer is A. But you'd be like, oh, if I want 2 to do it, I should put it next to 2. I don't know. This is gonna tick me off either, however this goes. Another 2 days? Oh, geez. It's only 23 right now, and it's 3 a.m. though. You're okay right now? It's 4 a.m. and it's 31 Celsius where you are? Oh, geez. Are you guys in a heat wave too?
Let's see if this works.
Okay, we got it correct.
That was almost too easy.
Speak for yourself, Luke. That was friggin' annoying. Nicely done. The vinegar changes pitchers 55 times, which is an odd number of pours, regardless of where you place your pitcher. Whichever pitcher sits in the middle of the three will always contain the vinegar after an odd number of pours. Therefore, in order for man 2 to drink the vinegar pitcher, must go in spot B, because doing so will put man 2's pitcher in the middle, thus guaranteeing the vinegar ends up in his pitcher. Every day is a heat wave in the Middle East. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's 44 Celsius today? Jeez, that's insane. Homes are built for it, though? I hope so. I hope so. I would be dead in that heat. Excellent work. Now, let's press on, shall we? We mustn't stand around all day. A sour defeat. Ugh. That was terrible. This relaxing picture really suits this room's ambiance. Did we click on this? This lamp will put me at ease in the evening. What a delightful pair of lace curtains. Okay, I think that's it in this room. Your bodies are built for it too. I guess that's true. Granted, like, I was born and grew up in Canada, and let me tell you, the cold is not fun. It is not acceptable, and I feel like I am not built for it. Cold beverages are wonderful, but as a British gentleman, I must say nothing delights me like tea. That was not what I expected. You can't handle the cold. It's terrible. Okay, so, back of the cart. Ooh, dining area? There's a lot of people here. This tablecloth is the whitest thing I've ever seen. I'm dreadfully sorry, sir. I'm afraid all the seats in our fine establishment are taken right now. What a pity. Indeed it is, sir. But while you're waiting for a table, may I interest you in a puzzle? Oh no, did we secretly end up in Mystère? Four couples sit in a crowded dining car. All diners are sitting next to or across from their partners. Oh geez, okay. The Joneses are sitting side by side, or sitting by the aisles. The mustachioed Mr. O'Connor is sitting next to his wife. Mr. Lambert is sitting opposite his wife. Using the information above, can you determine where Miss Hadley is sitting? Circle her and touch submit. Okay. So, we know that the Joneses... Okay, let's start with Mr. O'Connor. Mustachioed Mr. O'Connor is sitting next to his wife. This is the only guy with a mustache that we can see. He's sitting next to his wife. So we know who those two people are. Mr. Lambert is sitting opposite his wife. So we know it can't be these two. I should probably have a different color for that. It can't be these two because they're not sitting opposite of each other. And we know that the Joneses are sitting by the aisle. So it can't be these two because we know he's picked. So these two are together. That means these two are together. And then Lambert is this guy. Let's put Lambert. These are the Joneses. Jones. These are the O'Connors. Right? Using the information above, can you determine where... I guess that's also Lambert. Can you determine where Miss Hadley is sitting? Circle and touch to submit. Okay. So it would be this one here. Is Miss Hadley. Submit.
And now to test my theory.
Oh my gosh, so much more easier than that dang
no
picture.
puzzle unsolved.
That's right. Mustachioed Mr. O'Connor is sitting next to his wife, so all the people on the left must be sitting next to their spouses. Mr. Lambert is sitting opposite his wife, so they must be sitting at the right-hand table. The Joneses are sitting by the aisle, so they must be C and G. That leaves E and F as the Hadleys. Yay, indeed. Oh, that was a nice breath of fresh air for me. That's exactly right, sirs. They say that nothing whets the appetite like a hearty puzzle. Oh, and it appears a table has just become available. Allow me just a moment to tidy it up, and I'll be happy to escort you to your seats.
Great, I'm starving.
Oh my gosh, how did this lady's voice go? Oh good, our table is finally ready. We'll just be taking our seats then. Madam, please wait just a moment. In truth, these passengers have been waiting long. Sounds very extra, that's right. Nonsense! We'll not hear another word of this. You take these people before us? We are insulted. I do apologize, ma'am. Madam, it's simply that these gentlemen arrived before you. We will not be kept waiting. Do you understand? Not a single second. Now, out of our way. I like how she's using the royal us.
Talk about pushy.
I do apologize, sirs. There's a lovely observation deck in the last carriage of the train. Please feel free to relax there a few minutes while I prepare a new table for you. Maintaining one's composure while dealing with difficult customers is truly admirable. Come, Luke. Let's give him some breathing room. We'll take a look at the deck and return to the dining car later. I was not expecting that to, like, precede the whatchamacallit. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you again. I was just trying to click on this glass. Apparently that's not acceptable.
This is one nice dining car. I'll bet even the kitchen's really posh. What do you think?
Well, the door on the left seems to lead to the kitchen. What do you say we take a look for ourselves? Okay, so we've got 2 doors we could possibly go through. Fine food appears even more delicious under these lights. The best partner for great food is superb scenery. Goodness me! No need to look so put out. Don't you know that ladies always go first? Especially ladies of a certain class like, me. I'm not sure if class is the word she meant to use there. Oh, burn. Burn. Okay, we'll go... I guess we have to actually, like, interact with it? Well, the door on the left seems to lead to the kitchen. What do you say we take a look? Oh, I guess the door on the left. I was clicking right. I don't know what the heck I was thinking.
Wow, just look at all the stuff there is to eat.
Yes, it seems the Voluntary Express is a first-class operation right down to the kitchen. Oh my, passengers in the kitchen, I'm sorry, but we just can't have that. Those dirty clothes of yours probably violate all sorts of health regulations, you know?
Why, I'll have you know that there's nothing at all dirty about our clothes.
Say what you like, short stuff, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm running a kitchen here. Did you stop to think about what could happen if yucky outside germs made it in here because of you? I see your point. Terribly sorry for the intrusion. And any worry we may have caused you, good sir.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry too, sir. Wait, what's that?
Professor, look here. It seems our friend the cook has been keeping a pet in his kitchen. How arrogant of him to lecture us about lecture other people about germs. Oh boy, I guess the cat's out of the bag now. Listen, I know it's against the rules to keep a pet in the kitchen, but he's my only friend, you see. Furry or not, he's the only creature I've got to talk to in here. Why, he certainly is generously proportioned, isn't he? He's a hamster, I presume? Of course he's a hamster. Their quiet dignity makes them the noblest of all creatures. When I first started working here, I needed someone to keep me company, so I bought him. Thing is, I fed him all the table scraps we brought back, which makes for a diet that's a bit, rich. He's really piled on the pounds, and to be honest, I'm starting to wonder if it isn't bad for his health. The poor thing. I wonder, could I ask you a favor? Would you mind looking after my friend for a little while? While he's here with me, I can't help but feed him, but those scraps of foie gras and pastry soon added up.
You mean you want us to take care of him and help him get into shape? Sounds like a great idea to me. I mean, what do you think, Professor? Could we please keep him for a little while?
Well, I've always said that helping rodents in need is among the duties of every true gentleman. Have you really, sir? Is that something you go around saying? We'd be happy to take custody of this hamster until he sheds some of that excess baggage. Oh, thank you so much. It's a real weight off my shoulders. And off his weight, hopefully. Let's help a hamster with weight goals now? What aren't we doing in this game? You can check on the hamster by touching the hamster icon inside of the professor's trunk. So instead of putting together a mechanical dog, we're helping a rodent get its exercise. Oh, and one more thing. Since I won't be seeing the little guy for a while, could you give him this apple? He loves them so. You got a new hamster toy. Use this apple to help your hamster get in shape. Oh, I'm going to miss him. Miss my furry friend. Please look after him.
Don't worry, he's in good hands.
Oh, what are we naming the hamster? Any suggestions? I've never had a hamster, so like I wouldn't put in, I don't. Babette. As in like the rude lady, is that the rude lady's name? From just now. Babette. Luke has named the portly hamster Babette. I'm surprised we get to name him. Like his best friend didn't give him a name. That seems rude.
Okay, little chap. From now on, anywhere I go, you'll go too. Squeak! Squeak, squeak!
Haha, it appears that your way with animals has earned you a new friend, Luke.
I think so too, Professor.
Alright, let's have a look at our new hamster friend. Can't believe we have a hamster. Or maybe this was... Is this in place of the inn, maybe? This might be in place of the inn. Use any items you can get a hold of to help that sluggish hamster get back in shape. Items at your disposal are shown in the tray above the playground. Drag items with your finger to position them in the hamster's playground. The hamster notices any items within 3 spaces of his position. He won't react to any item 4 or more spaces away, so really think about where you place items. Touch an item to see the properties it has. Take advantage of the special properties of each item to maximize the hamster's workout. Place all items where you want them and touch exercise. Get the hamster moving. Once the hamster interacts with an item, it disappears from the playground. His workout ends when all items are gone or when he can't find the next item. Each time the hamster walks the number of steps listed as his goal, he'll get a little healthier. If you can get the hamster to his peak physical condition, something good will happen. Place items down on the grid. Make the hamster walk as far as possible. Touch an item to see its special characteristics. Arrange items that make the hamster walk as far as possible. A goal of 8. I mean, we can't really do much there. Exercise?
I'm not so good at moving and stuff.
Oh my gosh, fitness level 5. He's a talking hamster? So strange. Okay, we're gonna need another... Babette walked 3 steps, but wasn't able to reach his goal. Yeah, so we're gonna need some more toys here. That's fine. It doesn't have any special properties. Apple. As a hamster's favorite snack, when he comes within 3 spaces of it, he will ignore all other items around him and walk straight towards it. Okay, interesting. Back. Close. Let us see. I'm sure that even the bread costs a fortune. Nice, we got a hint coin. Anything else? The light, the lamp. Like the rest of the train, it's kind of dim and dreary in here. Okay, another hint coin there. Anything else? I guess we'll talk to him. Oh, I'm going to miss my furry friend. Please look after him. Don't worry, he's in good hands. Okay, I think we are good to go. So now let's head out this way. Aha! Corridor lighting. I'm assuming he says the same thing. Okay, so we can enter that. What about here? Nothing there? No? Okay, we'll talk to you.
Welcome aboard, sirs. May I interest you in a refreshing beverage or a scrumptious snack? Thank you. But I don't think we need any snacks right now. Of course you don't. And I put on my best smile for nothing. Most passengers eat in the dining car. It's so ritzy, I can't say I blame them. With competition like that, it's hard to sell so much as a cup of tea. I'm so bored. I've got a while until my shift finishes, so help me pass a little time with this puzzle, would you?
Alright, piles of pancakes 1. Oh geez, okay. Here's a tasty puzzle for you. Can you move the pile of pancakes from the blue plate on the left to the red plate on the right? Wait though, it's not as easy as it sounds. You must follow these rules. You can only move one pancake at a time. You cannot place a pancake on top of another one that is smaller than itself. You can use the middle plate and move the pancakes as many times as you like. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're so fluffy. They're like, they look, they're very plump in the center.
Strikes again.
Delicious. This puzzle is actually a variant of a famous Tower of Hanoi, a puzzle invented by the French mathematician all the way back in the 1883. Look, it's from France.
Whoa, check out the brain on you, kiddo. So listen, our next stop is in this dinky little 2-cow village called Dropstone, right? There's like nothing there. I wish we could stop somewhere more exciting for a change. But I guess it's working a job for you. Sometimes you just have to deal with the crippling boredom.
Piles of pancakes 1. That means there's a second one?
Gosh, I'm just about to keel over from boredom. Sure, the job pays well, but it's so slow and it's painful.
Okay, well, pop in here.
Looks like there's no one here at the moment.
Let's check again later. Alright, so we can't actually go in there. Alright, anything else? Okay, so looks like the last one there is possibly enterable. Maybe. More lights, nothing there. Okay, same thing about that. A bucket?
Is this a bucket or a cauldron?
It's a bucket. What do you mean? It's not a cauldron. Light, lamp, nothing there, nothing there. Go to the table.
I wonder if this is one of those brooms that can fly.
Yes, it's a flying broomstick.
Say, Professor, does this little shack over there seem familiar to you?
Indeed. Unless I'm mistaken, this must be the residence of you-know-who. Is it the lady? I forget what her name is.
I have a feeling she'll be a big help again to us again. I'm sure I've seen this little house somewhere before.
Are we stuck on this train? This whole thing is gonna happen only on this train? My, what a lovely deck. They took the same image and downsized it? Pretty much.
Wow, this is the best. This breeze feels great.
Indeed. And the scenery is simply breathtaking. Look, Luke, you can see a lake over there.
The sky is so blue. And just look at all those trees fly by. Now that's what I call a view.
All this talk of pristine scenery reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. Why don't you try it out? Why don't we indeed, Professor? The forest below contains 4 different types of trees. Use your finger to divide the forest into 4 sections, each containing one of each type of tree. Okay. Alright, I don't need to do outside edges, it seems. Okay. That? I'm guessing? And then... Oh, were mistakes? I think mistakes were made, maybe? Maybe not? Have to do like that. Then that doesn't work out. Okay, let's reset. Alright, so we know these have to be separated like that, right? Is there any other similar tree touching each other? I don't think so. Okay, so from here, what can we do? Realistically. Well, if we close that and that off, that works, right? Then we close like that. Okay. But then we're stuck now. So that doesn't work either. Right, it has to be like that. There can't be any other way to do it. Like that, like that, like that. And then it would be that and that. I think we got it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Tetris! It's all the Tetris cubes! Submit?
Just leave it to me.
That actually wasn't that bad. I was panicking for a little bit there, but we got it, we got it. Very nice. Now take a moment to admire the gorgeous scenery. Oh yes. So gorgeous. We love it. Don't worry, we got this. I don't know about that. That's exactly it. Well done.
Well, did you expect any less, Professor? Wow, it feels so nice out here. I almost forgot we're supposed to be searching for the Elysian box. I can't say I blame you, Luke, but that box led poor Andrew to his death. Come what may, I will solve this mystery. Of course. Trees in the forest. Alright. Oh, I thought we could click on stuff. I think we finally have a good grasp of this train's layout. It's high to... It's a train. What do you mean by layout? It's a straight line. You can't mess things up. It's high time we began our investigation proper. Okay, Professor, let's get to it. Layout of the train, my goodness. This guy. The Professor and Luke decide to begin their investigation on the train. Well, let's not pick up the obvious crumpled up paper. Scenery flies by so fast my eyes can hardly follow it. One could spend a pleasant afternoon here with some tea. Layout of the train. Line. Oh, it's just so ridiculous. Just so ridiculous, man. Okay. Anything under here? No, nothing under there. Oh, hint coin on the little snubby legs. No, nothing. Okay. Fine, nothing, anything. What about the little... No, okay. Let's pick this up. The map on top is cool, though. I agree, the map on top is nice. I do like it. It's a nice little, like... What's the word I'm trying to think of? Embellishments? Look at that! Someone's left rubbish on the deck here. Some people have got no manners. Luke, a true gentleman, cleans up after himself, and others should the need arise. What do you say we take care of this mess? A puzzle to get the waste in the wastebasket? I'm confused. What? Why is this a thing? Put the rubbish in the bin where it belongs. Move the blocks obstructing your path and slide the pile of rubbish into the bin at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so we can move... Ugh, it's one of these again. You'll be 30 seconds, you really need to drink. That's fine, that's fine. We're just gonna be squishing little rodents here. Alright, up we go. And there. I'm assuming it'll be like this. Actually, I think we need to do this. Sorry. Let's reset here. Let's reset. Ugh. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life here? There we go. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Good, good, good. Oh, wait, no. What am I missing here? Right, that goes up in there. That comes up, this goes over like so. Up, down. That, like that, but then we're screwed. Oh, you know what? I think I know. I think I know. Do like this. No, okay. No, that did not work.
What am I trying to do? That doesn't work. None of this works. Right, okay. We got that. I want to try and get that yellow one out, but how would you do that? Do we go the other way? Okay, that's what it was. We go like that. Like so. And that can come up like that. Okay, then what? No, something tells me do we need to get this up in here? So then we can't move this. Right? That does not help, I don't think. Like that. Does that help in any way? No, that does not help in any way. I mean, it's just trial and error, right? Ugh. There we go. Okay, so we got that. Ooh, but now what? That doesn't help, does it? Does this help in any way, shape, or form? Sort of? Sort of does. It's almost there. Who's covering these things with blocks? Why are they doing this to us? I mean, that just brings us back to the same issue. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. That does not work. You love the little. Oh, this guy here looking at the fly? What am I missing? You can't move that. Ah, that doesn't help at all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That does nothing for us. And then we're just back at the beginning here. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. And again, we're stuck. We can't do anything with this. What am I not seeing? Okay. Oh my god. I don't know. Did I end state it somehow? Are we back where we were now, I guess is the question. Well, now that really doesn't help. Oh my god, This puzzle... Why are all these puzzles... These seem so much more difficult than they were last time. What is with this one? Hey there, Xenon. How you doing? Good to see ya. Oh, now I'm so lost again. Okay. Do we have, is this one that we have to do? I think I'm stuck. Well, I guess that if we have to puzzle, no wonder the world is a dirty place. If we have to do a puzzle every time we have to throw something out.
There's nothing like travel by rail to put a spring in your step.
Oh, that's nice to hear from Nautilus. Hopefully he has a good weekend as well.
I couldn't agree more. And there's no better way to do it than on a train as fine as yours, Mr. Beluga.
So you know my name, do you?
But of course, this train and its owner have quite a reputation in London. I've seen your face in the papers more than a few times.
Oh, is that so now?
You once saw online someone say this man looks like a Goomba, and you kind of see it. Actually, yes. I agree with this statement. He does look like he could be a Goomba.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't say I know you as well as you seem to know me.
The name is Herschel Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology by trade, but a train enthusiast on the side. I've heard tales of this train's grandeur, so I decided it was time to experience it firsthand.
Well,
sure.
That's something. It certainly is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Layton, was it?
We're not investigating a murder and theft. Not at all. Now every time you see him, you see a Goomba. It's a curse.
Oh my, just look at how late it's gotten. I really have to run. Do enjoy your time aboard.
Okay. So we know that is just the cart that has the puzzle witch in there. Why don't we head back to the dining car now, Luke? I've worked up quite an appetite. Hopefully we have a seat. The professor and Luke decide to visit the dining car a second time. You have anything to say, miss?
Gosh, I'm about to just keel over from boredom. Sure, this job pays well, but it's so painful.
Okay, so no, nothing new there. Anything in here, maybe?
Looks like there's no one here at the moment.
Let's check again later. Okay, so still can't gain access into that room. Welcome back, sirs. My deepest apologies for the long wait. Let me show you to your seats.
Great! It's finally time to eat!
My sentiments exactly.
Wow, look at all these choices. It's enough to make my head spin.
Oh, look over there. There's some sort of commotion going on. You call this hot cuisine? I call it slop. Are you telling me that you serve this to our customers? I forget how I did his voice. I'll make some more right away, sir. Get that mess out of my sight this instant. But of course, I'm very sorry I have disappointed you. And another thing, look at these vases and that picture. Talk about tacky. Replace them immediately. But sir, that piece is a quintessential work by the world-renowned. I don't care if it's the Queen of England. I don't care if the Queen of England painted it. Replace it and be quick about it. Of course, sir. I'll start making the arrangements immediately.
Isn't that the same man we saw earlier? I don't think I've ever seen anyone so bossy. And loud. That was indeed Mr. Beluga. It's a shame that picture wasn't to his taste. I think it's marvelous. Speaking of pictures, Luke, I have a most intriguing puzzle for you. 15 Pickrats, work of art. Okay, we're doing this. The drawing below is made up of curved lines that intersect to create sections. If you want to color in the entire canvas so that no section touches a section of the same color, what's the fewest number of colors you can use? You can use a color as many times as you like, as long as it doesn't touch a section with the same color. Once you've worked it out, enter the number of colors in the answer box. Touch the box, open it, and open the input screen. After you've entered your answer, confirm your entry and it will appear in the answer space. If you'd like to change it, just touch the box again at any time. Oh, his wife is pregnant? Oh, that's amazing! Congratulations to Nautilus! Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for them. That's great news. Okay, so let's do this. If we're coloring things, let's get some colors. So let's say 1. Right, I have to go here. For black. So these two are a no-go, that's a no. These are a no-go so far. Okay, that's cool. And we can go black, making these a no-go. Black, making these a no-go. Actually, as long as it doesn't touch a section with the same color. Does that mean this, like, technically it's touching because of the corner? I don't know. Let's be safe. Those are no-go. Which would mean that it can't touch this either, because again, a corner. And black. Okay. Now let's go with a red. Twins! Wow! 2 for the price of 1. Lucky them, lucky them. Okay, let's go with red. Red. Actually, let's not make that red. Let's make this one red. Which means that can be red. Right. What else? That can't be red. That can't be red. That can't be red. This can be red. Those two cannot. That can be red. These cannot. This could... No, that can't be red either. You hope that they won't behave like Nautilus as a kid? You never know. It could be more like their mother. I mean, in the end, they're gonna be their own people, right? They'll grow up and have their own personalities. I suck at this. I am not even sure. Okay, so if we make that, that means this and this can't be, nor this. But this can be. Let's see here. That means this can be. This can be. And this one or this one, I guess. This one? We're at 3 colors now? Jeez. Let's pick something a little different here. Yellow.
So then if we make that can be yellow. That can be yellow. No, this cannot be yellow. This would have to be yellow. Let's pop those two. Are we not? There we go. That can be yellow. Oh no, we messed something up here. Oh, we messed something up real bad. I feel like 4, because then we're 5, 6. There's got to be a better way to do this. There's got to be a better way to do this. I picked a nice assortment of colors. Too bad I screwed everything up. Okay, if we're saying yellow here. That means that it cannot be this. But it can't be that. This. Sorry, I'm just trying to connect everything. This can be yellow. No, it can't be yellow, because it's touching that. Right? This is another really difficult one. It can be that. Means it can't be that. It can be that. Means it can't be these. We could put it there. Okay. So let's try that now. What else is going to be difficult because it's large? This one is going to be difficult because it's large. Why? There we go. That. Just, I guess, so I connect the two in my head. So it can't be any of those, which is fine. But it can be this, and this, and this, and this. Actually, let's make it that. Okay. I think that's all of them, right? So now what are we doing here? We could go 1. Can't be those, so that's red. Can't be this, can't be that. This can be red. Can't be that, can't be that. We do this, this can't be red. So we could say this is red and then that's red. That works out. Okay. We're at 4, right? This will be 5, so this one, this one, this one, this one, and technically this one. 5, 6. Were we saying 6? I guess we're saying 6. I think 6 is the answer. I feel like I'm wrong, but we'll go with 6. Submit.
Let's see if this works.
Oh man, okay. Incorrect. Too bad. Think
I'm
about it
stumped.
and have another shot. Try again. 5? Did we overshoot? Maybe we overshot. 5? Submit. This seems hard. These are all hard. Oh, jeez, I don't know.
Oops, that wasn't right.
Maybe a hint to guide us? No, never. We save hints for the end. I said 5, right? So we'll go with 4. Submit.
Here goes.
Oh. So it's
That
I
wasn't
really don't
right.
know. I doubt that it would be less than 4. I feel like 7 might not be it either.
Let's see if this
Yeah,
goes.
okay.
Well, I'm stumped.
Is this another one where we have to get through it?
Do you mind if we take a short break from this puzzle from now? I'm stumped.
I suppose you have a point. Come to think of it, after that lovely meal, I could use a break too. Let's head back to our room. Okay, so we don't need to. Hello there, sorry to interrupt your game. There's something important you should know. As you progress through the story, some puzzles will disappear from their original locations. Then again, we assumed corners weren't good, but maybe they were. But they're touching, technically. I don't like that. Don't say that. These puzzles are then moved to Granny Riddleton, that was her name, I couldn't remember her name, where they can be solved at any time. Here's the first set of puzzles to be sent back to the shack. If no puzzle appears on the next screen, it means there's no unsolved puzzles to send right now. They just cut-pasted the assets. The line weight is a tell, oh my gosh. I didn't even realize that. Cleaning up 1, a strip of paper. The professor and Luke decide to return to their room in carriage 3. So, what are we missing then? We solved 8 out of the 11 found puzzles. This is not actually what I wanted. I want the puzzle index. 1, 2, 3, 4. Luke's trunk we didn't make. A work of art. Where did we missed this? Oh, that's the one we were just doing. Cleaning up 1 is that one, okay. We missed a lot. How did we get to 22 and 23? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're missing 8 and 9. To be fair, it was meant to be rendered on a DS screen, same for the CG. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Okay, we can't talk to that guy. Probably nothing else here, maybe? Who knows?
Now what do we have here? My body, my boy, my sweet little boy. You've got to do something right this instant. Search the train.
Madam, please, calm down, so I can understand the situation. Oh, Inspector Chelney. I had no idea you were on board. Well, if it isn't Mr. Layton, what are the chances, eh? Well, enough small talk. I have other matters to attend to, namely a missing child. I gotta not do this voice. He needs a different voice. It seems this woman's child has gone off somewhere. I don't suppose you've seen where he's gone. No, I don't believe I've seen any young boy. My little boy wandered off, so... I can't do her voice anymore either. My little boy wandered off and he hasn't returned yet. I'm simply at my wit's end worrying about him. Gentlemen, I demand that you drop whatever it is you're doing and help me find my boy. She's gone on like this from the moment I walked in. I understand your concern, madam. My assistant and I will be glad to aid you in your search. We'll have the best chance of recovering your son if we start searching immediately.
Are you still here? You have time to stand around talking. Hurry up and bring my boy back.
It seems the only clues we have to go on are the shoe and the tyke left behind his name. It seems the only clues we have to go on are this shoe and the tyke left behind, and his name, Tom. I've tried to squeeze more details out of the woman, but it's useless. She just keeps demanding I search the place. Wow, that is a tiny shoe. I mean, it's obviously a dog of some sort.
This is one of Tom's shoe? It's positively tiny, isn't it?
Yes, I find it quite curious myself, Luke. Very puzzling indeed.
I didn't think children's feet with that size could even walk.
Indeed. That's because it's a pet. You got Tom's shoe. Items you pick up are shown at the bottom right of the map. I keep forgetting about that. While riding on the Momentary Express, Babette's little boy Tom managed to disappear. If the shoe he left behind is any indication, Tom must be a very young child. Where could a child that small have wandered off to on his own? The professor and Luke decide to help search for Tom, Babette's little boy. It was certainly a surprise to see you on board, Inspector. May I ask what brings you here? During the investigation, we stumbled upon the late doctor's diary. Its pages detailed the doctor's final days, which led me to this train. But since that investigation is none of your business, that's all I can tell you, Mr. Layton. Besides, finding the lost child is my top priority right now. With only a shoe and a name to go on, though, it's going to be an uphill struggle to find him. Luke and I would be glad to offer our assistance in the matter. Oh, I'm sure you would. I've heard about you, Layton. You've got quite a reputation for poking your nose into other people's business. If you want in on my case, well, why not show me your famous powers of deduction by solving this puzzle? Oh dear. A woman in a shoe shop pays for a £30 pair of shoes with a £50 note. The salesman doesn't have enough change, so he goes to the shop next door to break the £50 note. Returns to his shop and gives the woman her change. A while later, the shopkeeper from next door storms into the shoe shop. It turns out that the note he gave her was a fake. The mortified shoe salesman gives the shopkeeper £50 from the till to apologize. Neither the customer nor the shoes she took are found. In total, how much did the shoe shop lose? Okay, sorry, what? The salesman doesn't have enough, so he goes to the next shop to break the £50 note. The shopkeeper from next door storms into the shoe shop. It turns out that the £50 note he gave her was a fake. The shoe salesman gives the shopkeeper 50 from the till to apologize. Neither the customer nor the shoes she took are found. Okay. I mean, wouldn't it just be 50 and 30? No, wait. In total, how much did the shoe shop lose? Okay, we're starting with 0, right? He gives her... Sorry. She gives him a fake 50. He gives her 20. So he's up 30. And then the other guy comes in and takes 50. So he's down 20. Right? So he loses, right? Because 30 minus 50 would be 20. The salesman doesn't have enough change, so he goes to the shop next door to break the 50. Returns to a shop and gives the woman her change. I feel like he's out 20, right? Am I missing anything? Am I not thinking of anything? Unless the only thing I can think of is like the price of the shoes, adding the shoes. But I mean, technically he's keeping the $30, or the, no. Right, because he would have got 50 from the shopkeeper, 50 from there. Start at 0, right? You got the 50, that's plus 50. Minus the 20 for the change. So that's, you're up 30. And then you give 50. That's minus 20. You're down $20. Your brain isn't braining so well. The only thing I can think of is like the cost of the shoe that she technically stole, but I feel like it's 20. It's gonna be wrong.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh,
Too bad. Think harder about the
this
puzzle
one
and
is
try again.
Quite formidable.
Oh, they changed that. Because before, when we got things wrong, it didn't keep our notes. This one keeps our notes. That's interesting. It would seem so. Gives the shopkeeper 50 from the till to apologize. What am I missing? Okay. So you start at 0. Then we have 50. Then 30. And then we give back the 50, so minus 20. Right? That, like, I'm not going crazy, right? Zero to 50. Right? Then you swap the 50 for another 50 in change. So now we're at 30. Then we minus 50 being 20. Now we're down 20. The only thing I can think of is like now we're back down to 50 because you lose the sale of the shoe. But that...
This should do the trick.
Okay. So it is including the sale of the shoe. Well done. The shoes the customer made off with cost 30 pounds. And the charge the salesman gave her cost him another 20, bringing his total loss to 50. Your guess was 100, dead wrong. The salesman received $50 of real money in exchange for the fake note from the shopkeeper next door. Then he gave her 50 back, when she discovered the note he gave her was fake. These two transactions cancel each other out. Minus 30, minus 20, minus 50, minus 50. I guess, yeah, that is true. The above image is a good way to put it, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
It seems your fame isn't entirely undeserved. Nevertheless, this is my case, so I'll be searching for Tom alone. Conduct your own search if you like, but don't get your hopes up.
Quick, feed him a cake. Make sure he's the real one.
Looks like there's no one here at the moment.
Let's check again later. Okay. Talk to you, suspicious lady? Excuse me, madam. Have you seen a small boy wandering around here? He would be missing a shoe.
No, can't say I have. There's no way I'd forget seeing a boy with only one shoe.
I see. Well, thank you very...
Oh, but while you're on the topic of shoes, maybe you could help me with a little predicament of my own.
The shoe maze? Oh, good lord. Here's a maze that's made up of shoes. Your task is to travel from the start point to the goal. You may only travel horizontally or vertically, one space at a time. And you must alternate between left and right shoes every step. Also, you may not pass through any of the walls in the maze. Touch each space one at a time to highlight the path you want to take. If you make a misstep, you can deselect the space by touching it again. Okay. So we need to get here, which means we need to land on one of these. Right? Bam. 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 Bam? I feel like that's too easy. Character designs haven't gotten any more normal than the last game, as you can see. Yeah, pretty much. Not at all. Right? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Sorry. Left, right, left, right. That's a right. Okay. So that doesn't work. What was I? Okay. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right, left. Okay. That's got to be it. Now we'll go forwards. We can't go horizontally or vertically. Okay. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Submit.
And now to test my theory.
What do you mean you can't do diagonals?
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
I guess horizontally or vertically. Okay, yeah. It didn't say diagonals. I don't know why I was thinking vertically was diagonals. That's my bad. Okay, so if we're here, left, right, 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 left, right. There.
This should do the trick. A true gentleman leaves no
Okay,
puzzle unsolved.
we got there. We got there. Good job. That was some fancy footwork. I was wondering, I was like, this is too easy. It's such a straight line. Well, blow me down. You got quite the pretty bounce underneath that hat. Okay. We could enter in here. Oh, this is ours. Okay. Nothing in here. Avoid attempting to put his stuff away because apparently the guy hasn't learned how to rotate things.
Oh man, am I dog food? What's the matter, mister? Whoa, oh hey. Okay, so I snuck into my uncle's room and borrowed his camera, right? Thing is, then I dropped it. I've been here trying to find all the pieces for like an hour, but I've only found one.
That's quite the predicament.
Yeah, and if I would get out about this wrecked, and if word gets out about this wrecked camera, I'm gonna catch major flack from the boss man. Whoa, brain flash incoming. Dig this. I'm gonna give you this busted hunk of junk. You do with it what you want. Just get rid of the thing, will ya? Okay, catch you on the flip side. What? Hey, come back here.
The camera minigame has been added to the trunk. Oh god. There's minigames now? Or is this gonna be... This is gonna be like the dog. It's just putting pieces together, never mind. You got a squarish part. Use it to rebuild the camera in the professor's trunk. The camera options have been added to the trunk. Reassemble the broken parts of the camera there. To access it, touch the trunk icon, then touch the camera icon. Trunk. Camera. The box near the center of the screen contains camera parts. Holding your finger on a part enlarges it. Once enlarged, drag the selected part over to where you want to place it inside the camera. Control the orientation of and position of the parts with the camera by using your finger. Touch the center of a part and drag to move it around. Rotate a part by touching an edge and sliding your finger in an arc. To fix the camera, gather all 10 missing parts and place them correctly so that no gaps remain. What happens when the camera is restored to working order? You'll just have to find out yourself. Probably there. We don't actually know. Could be somewhere else. Any of these corners. It could be there. But we'll put it there for now. So it's actually a little more in-depth than the dog. Nice bossa nova in the minigame. Ooh, yeah, you're right. That is pretty good. Nice, chill, relaxing. I do enjoy bossa nova. Bossa nova is a really good style of music. Genre. Okay, we never actually got to inspect.
I wonder what kind of luxuries are in that carriage. Hold it right there, man. Sammy Thunders says entrance to this carriage is for VIPs only. Capiche? Now, I know you'd like to sneak a peek, but the whole carriage bin's blocked, so that's a no-go. The people who reserve rooms in this carriage must be super rich, mega tycoons. Indeed, I wonder what it must be like to have that much space to yourself on a train of this caliber. Well, for now I suppose you'll just have to be wondering, eh, Professor? Ha ha ha.
Yes, quite. Okay. I didn't realize that was where the mega rich area was. So, let's go back. Can we talk to any of these peeps? No, we can't. But we can go in here.
What's this? Something's fallen behind here.
It's a cap!
It appears to be a cap of some sort, but I don't think I can reach it from here. Maybe the cap belongs to Tom. We certainly shouldn't rule out that possibility. Oh hey, since we're on the subject of caps, have you ever heard this one, Professor? Oh my gosh, he's giving the puzzle? Did that ever happen in the other game? I feel like the professor was the only one giving the puzzles. A teacher had everyone in her class close their eyes. While none of the students were looking, she slipped caps onto their heads and said, maybe once. Okay, everyone, open your eyes and look at your friends' caps. Whoever sees 4 or more people wearing red caps gets a red balloon, and whoever doesn't gets a blue balloon. In a class of 10 children, only some got a red balloon, but how many? Okay, so whoever sees 4 or more people wearing red caps gets a red balloon, and whoever doesn't gets a blue balloon. So I'm assuming that there is a limit of 4 red caps. Because if there was 5 red caps, then is that a good assumption to make? If there was 5 red caps, then there would always yield, like, everyone would see 4 caps. Even if you were wearing a red cap, you would see 4 other people wearing red caps. So there has to be only 4 red caps. In a class of 10 children, only some got a red balloon. But how many? I'm assuming 6, right? You'd say 10 minus the 4, because the 4 kids wouldn't get it. Submit.
And now to test my theory.
Okay, that wasn't that bad.
And there we have it.
I keep second guessing myself on these puzzles though. Like even the easier ones, I'm like, what am I missing? I must be missing something. It's too easy. That's right. You know that only some children got red balloons. If 5 or more children were wearing a red cap, every child in the class would see at least 4 red caps and get a red balloon. So it must be fewer than 5. But if 3 or few children were wearing red caps, no one would see 4 red caps. Therefore, 4 children must have had red caps, meaning that the other 6 children received red balloons. Pierce Village did rely a lot on tricking, that is true.
Rat, I was sure I could stump you with that one.
Better luck next time, Luke. For now, we'd better return to searching for that lost little boy.
Oh, right. Yep, better get back to that. Now that you mention it, how do you suppose Tom managed to worm his way into such a tight space?
Good question. Maybe because he's an animal? You got Tom's hat. Items you pick up are shown on the bottom right of the map. Red caps. Okay, so we've got a hat and a shoe. We might as well talk to him.
Phew. That was bad, even for Mr. Beluga.
You mean he always blows up at you like that?
Well, you know, me or someone else on the staff. That boss can be a very hard man to please.
It's awful. You and the others shouldn't have to put up with him bullying you like that.
Well, the boss does have a point. After all, he made this railway what it is today. He always says that a first-class train deserves a first-class atmosphere. I mean, even the plates we use in the dining car are custom-made. The craftsmanship is amazing. Take a look at the fine detail on the bottom.
Oh, no. The plate in front of you bears a mark made up of 2 equilateral triangles, one inside the other. Can you work out how many times the smaller... Oh god, I hate this. How many times the smaller triangle can fit inside the larger one? Memo. I'm assuming... Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. How did we do this last time? MER for Molinary Express Railway? That's clever. That is good. I didn't even catch that. Okay, so I'm assuming we rotated on the circle, right? That's what we did last time. Which means it's split up into 4, so it's 4 times. Right, it fits 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times larger. That's what I'm going with. The Triforce, who would have thought? It's inverted. It's the low
Let's
force.
see if this works.
If you ever
That was
played...
almost too
Oh my god,
easy.
what was the 3DS game called? It was supposed to be a sequel to A Link to the Past? A Link Between Worlds? Is that the one? It's Low Rules Triforce. That's right. If you imagine that the small triangle is inverted, as shown, it would only take a moment to realize that 4 small triangles would fit in the larger one. Gosh, you've got an eye for this kind of thing. Nice as they are, I'm sure Mr. Beluga will find a reason to complain about these plates too.
I wouldn't be surprised. I suppose rich people can just afford to be picky.
On your plate. Anything else in here? No? Nothing? Click, click, clickety, clackety, clook away. Okay, so let's go out here now. In here? Oh, it's just her.
Oh, take a look at this, Professor. It's
Food scraps, if I'm not mistaken?
You suppose Tom wandered into the kitchen to grab something to eat?
Well, it is possible. Though if that's the case, the child certainly is lacking in the manners department.
Babette doesn't seem like the type to travel light. Is this really a dress or a tent?
Oh my gosh, so rude, man, so rude.
Wow, that flower vase looks like it cost a pretty penny.
Lovely decorations really do wonders for a room, don't they? Doubly so in the case of flowers. Tell me, Luke, what do you think of flowers like these? Crazy daisies. Oh no. Oh, my eyes. They're dying, what the heck? Now for something on the flowery side. Of the 3 pictures labeled A, B, and C, one is actually the same as the picture on the far left. However, the image on the far left has had its contents flipped left to right, and its colors inverted and changed to black and white. Of A, B, and C, which picture is the same as the black and white picture on the far left? Okay, let's see here. What's the difference between A, B, and C? So, C has a ring. They're all rings, okay. So that's the difference between those. B, and it looks like this one does not have a ring. So it's going to be A or B. So C is out. B has extra dots. Let's enlarge this so we can see. It has 2 dots, whereas A only has 1 dot. This also only has 1 dot, so B is out. It is A, right? 1, 2, and only 1. Okay. Easy peasy, A.
see if this works.
That was really not that bad. Okay, cool. Cool. That's right, picture A is the same as the one on the far left. As shown above, pictures B and C have slight variations. I thought that was going to be much harder than it was. Nice job, but not all puzzles are such a breeze. Anyways, let's keep moving on for now. Anything? Doesn't look like there's anything in here aside from that puzzle. Okay, no, there was a hint coin. Did we talk to her? I don't want to talk to her. We might have to, though.
Sweet baby boy. How can she sleep at a time like this?
I imagine she tired herself out fretting over her child's disappearance. Come, Luke. The sooner we find the lad, the sooner we can put our poor lady's mind to rest. Alright. Keep going back into the train. Hey!
Oh.
Is everything alright, miss?
I'm fine, thank you. Excuse me.
Say, did she seem familiar, Professor? To you at all, Professor? Yes, now that you mention it, something about her did seem rather familiar.
Good day, sirs. May I interest you in a refreshing beverage or a scrumptious snack?
Sorry, miss, but we are currently searching for a small child. Have you seen a young boy wandering around by himself in this carriage?
A little boy, eh? Nope, sorry, mister. That doesn't ring any bells. Oh, what happened? Did he get lost on the train?
Yes, unfortunately, we haven't been able to track down the missing tot.
You know, I probably shouldn't start vicious rumors, but oh well, I've got nothing better to do. You know that there's a weird old woman staying in this carriage? What if she kidnapped the little one and has him stowed away in her room?
You like her? Oh my goodness. She reminds me of some very not nice people.
I know it's probably not true, but what if she's just so bizarre that I can't help wondering? But I could get in trouble for speaking ill of passengers. Just forget I said anything, okay? A strange old woman? I wonder who she could be talking about.
Your guess is as good as mine, Luke, but it certainly does make one wonder. Wonder what? Wanderlust? It's Granny!
Hello there, sonny boy. Ever got all knock-kneed and goosebumpy from terrifying hard puzzles? Well, have no fear. The beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton stands before you ready to help.
Just as I thought. Who else could this tiny house belong to? Hey, wait a second. What are you doing here anyway?
So, you've heard of me, eh, shorty? Good to know I'm still a hit with the young'uns. Hee.
What do you mean? Of course I've heard of you. We've met before, remember?
Nope. I suspect you've got the wrong Granny boy. Never seen you before in my life. But you're here now, so that means you want to hear my spiel, right?
Not really.
Oh, no need to be so modest. Allow me to thank you for visiting me by bestowing a little tidbit of information on you. My specialty, you see, is puzzles. Puzzles people forgot about. Puzzles people miss. Surely you boys have had a few of those, eh? No need to turn red. It happens to the best of puzzlers. What I do, you see, is I take those poor little lost puzzles and invite them to come and stay with me. I imagine any puzzle you left behind have found their way to my shack as well, if you want to say hello. If the shack is empty, I'll just have to get out there and find some more puzzles. Now, why don't you take a peek inside and see what's there?
That's okay, Granny Riddleton. We're fine. There's nothing I need to check out. Oh, a passenger. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to get in the way of you using the deck. No trouble at all, my good man. I take it you're not a passenger then? Nah, I'm just a mechanic in it. I come along for the ride in case something goes belly up. But as you can see, she's sound as a pound. Makes my job dead easy. It's not clarified, but the reason she doesn't recognize them is that St. Mystere's granny was also a robot copy. Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense. For some reason, I thought that maybe she was like... It's a hypothesis. I thought it was like, oh, maybe it's a sister or something. But that makes more sense. The robo-copy makes more sense. In fact, I've got so much free time lately, I've made up a puzzle all myself. How about it then? She could also be very airheaded, that's true too. For someone who picks up lost puzzles, I could see her forgetting about people. Oh no. This can't be good. After years of bad business, a zoo has finally run out of money to buy food for the animals. I don't like where this is going. Bellies rumbling from days with no food, the animals make a plan to escape the zoo. After prizing open the rusty bars on their cages, all the animals attempt to find their way through the maze-like paths of the zoo to the exit. Touch the picture of each animal you think made it safely out of the zoo, and then touch submit to answer. Just remember, animals show their true colors in the wild. Okay. Touch the picture of each animal you think made it safely out of the zoo. Then touch submit to answer. Just remember, animals show true colors in the wild. Oh, good lord. Okay. This could be a while. So if we go this way... There's only the one exit, right? Okay, yeah, there's only the one exit. Which means eventually the rabbit's going to perish. Who wins? Is it worth doing this? Trying to garner the exit? Or get to the exit, I mean? Okay, so that's that one done. Blue. I don't know why I'm doing this. We need to somehow get here, right? Yeah, that doesn't... Is it like literally just the rabbit? Are they all closed off? Can no one make it? Because those lead nowhere, which means they would have to go like this. Around. Like so. Okay, so the giraffe is cut off. There's no way for the giraffe to get out. So maybe this is actually the plan. The lion eats the rabbit and overtakes it. Would be my guess. Green. Maybe if I actually select green as a thing. Up, around. Okay, the tiger is also dead, because he can't escape. So is it just the lion? What color is the alligator? Is a light blue, or really a teal, but we don't have a light blue, teal color. I don't think this leads to the panda. Those are dead ends, these are dead ends. Okay, so it's just the lion. The lion is the only one that makes it. Because I'm assuming he eats the rabbit.
This should do the trick.
Correct.
Gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Sharp thinking. The only animal that will safely escape to freedom is the lion. While both the rabbit and the lion will make it as far as the path to the exit, The second the lion spots the rabbit, he's guaranteed to eat it. Nature. Red in tooth and claw. Which is more morbid, this or running over the dog? This, I guess. Because you've locked in these poor animals? There's more death happening? I don't know. They're both morbid. I don't think there's a scale that you could measure it. They're both morbid. Blimey. You didn't half polish that one off quickly. It's back to the drawing board for me. I think I changed his voice there. That's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Now, let's go talk to this little girl we suspect we know. Keep going. Actually, we never talked to this guy. Maybe he's got a puzzle for us? Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a little boy with a missing shoe crawling around? No, I don't believe so. But come to think of it, a couple who were just here were talking about a child. Interesting. Do you have any ideas as to where we might find this couple now, good man? I believe they are staying in the 4th carriage, sir. May I suggest paying them a visit? A wonderful suggestion. Thank you for your assistance. Come along now, Luke. Let's drop in on the carriage in the couple in the 4th carriage. The professor and Luke decide to search for the couple who may have seen Tom. I don't think it's going to be them. Dining cart 5, so this should be carriage 4? Isn't this our carriage? No, we have one more to go, right? Have we been in here? I think we have been in here, maybe. Possibly. Whoa there, young fella. You're in the wrong room. My wife and I are staying here. We're dreadfully sorry to intrude, sir, but we're searching for a little one. Did you happen to see or hear anything pertaining to this? Oh, sweetie, I do believe they might be talking about that darling cutie pie that just passed by, remember? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. He was a cutie one, he was. Small and very clever looking, I'd say. So, you did see Tom then? He's been missing a while now. I don't know whether he was a girl or a boy, truth be told. Tom's a nice name, though. Oh, pish-posh, dear. I'll bet my best tea set that it was a girl who passed on by our room. Yes. Now that you mention it, I had a feeling that the scamp might have been a girl. But until you flip the thing on its back and get a good long look, you never can be sure, can you? Now I'm all confuddled. I don't have the faintest idea who we're talking about anymore. What? I hate to say it, but it looks like this hot lead just turned cold, Professor. On the contrary, Luke, we may have just stumbled onto something extremely valuable information. What do you mean, Professor? You'll see. First, let's return to the scene of Tom's disappearance. The Professor and Luke decide to return to the site of Tom's disappearance. That was her. Ah, Inspector. Tell me, are you any closer to uncovering the whereabouts of that missing child? So you two are still flipping furniture to trying to find the hike, are you? Do you mean to say that the child has been found? No, not at all. What I'm saying is that the child is no longer on this train.
I've asked everyone aboard, but no one gave me an answer that suggested they'd seen the lad. This led me to the conclusion that the poor child either got off the train or fell off it. Fell off? Yes, it's entirely plausible given the way the children love to run amok. When you combine that with their oversized heads, you've got yourself a recipe for disaster. Oh my god. And this, I mean, I don't know what to say to this. I'll contact the railway police at the next station, so feel free to give up on your search. Just a moment, Inspector. The windows on this train are very high, and every exit is manned. Given the situation, don't you think it's unlikely a child could have made it off the train unnoticed? Alright, I'll humor you. So tell me, Layton, what do you think this elusive ankle-biter got off to? That I can't say, but something tells me that we may have been barking up the wrong tree. Oh, there's just no reasoning with you. Fine, keep playing detective. Nothing will come of it, I tell you. Okay, we got 5 minutes left, so I think this might actually be a good place to end it. Mostly because I'm not sure how long the next scene is gonna be. What do you think? Check out the journal. That and I ran out of water, and I don't want to pause the stream. That's fair. Okay. I'm glad you agree. I'm sorry we're cutting it a little bit shorter. But I think we're at a good place. We kind of know what's going on. We know it's the dog. We know it's the little girl with the dog. You're happy we started this? Okay, good. Let's save again, just in case. I'm glad. I think this went relatively well. 14 out of 17 puzzles solved. That's not bad. That's true. Builders is coming soon. Okay, so truth time. I have been watching some Pokopia stuff just because there was the new update. Not that I have, I don't even have a Switch 2, so I can't play it or anything. But it just popped up on my feed, and I've kind of been watching some of it. And oddly enough, it isn't making me want to play Pokopia. It's making me want to play Builders. I'm getting super excited for Builders right now because of Pokopia, which I think is hilarious. So yeah, what do you are you thinking 1 or 2 more streams? You want to try Pokopia still when you get a Switch 2? I want to as well. I really would enjoy it. Because, I like... whatchamacallit? I liked Animal Crossing to an extent. There were some things that I wish kind of got a little better. But, I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's just, I'm not going to buy a Switch 2. It's just not going to happen. Honestly, I don't think I'm buying consoles anymore, period. With the way everything's going on now, I think I'm just gonna stick with PC gaming. 1 or 2 streams depending on how fast, or if we do Night Aberrant. Okay. 2 streams would be good, because that would mean we end the week. It would end we'd start a fresh week with Builders, right? So I think we might try and push it for 2 streams then. Anyways, well with that, I hope you have yourself a good night. And we will see you. We need to talk to Silver to organize the occasional DQ9 bonus stream. Yeah, I was wondering if we do every other Thursday as a DQ9 stream is what I was thinking. But we can definitely double check in with Silware and see how he's feeling. He's got his
his run this weekend, right? It's this weekend that the run is? Yeah, he said he's gonna be late, possibly. I guess it just depends on how picking his mom up from the train station goes. Let's switch that there. Yeah, it's confirmed. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, with that, I hope you have yourself a great night. Take care, and we will see you Monday. Enjoy. And stay cool. Stay cool. Oh, how was the movie? It was good. I really liked it. There's maybe one thing that kind of like annoyed me a little bit, or annoyed me a lot. But aside from that, like, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. You are cool. I know, I guess I don't need to tell you. You're the embodiment of cool, so... It was poor words on my part. Yeah, with that, you take care, have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday.